he's holding on to me, so I'm going to press. I said, just shut the press off. I always laugh about that. We had trouble with the press. I went to see if the ink was okay. No, it was getting tacky, and it took me right in. I was hanging on the rollers. We laughed. Shut the press off.
Well, that's like Scott when he went to, we were at Lake Tahoe at the beach and we were waiting for my father and everybody to meet us there. It was our meeting point. And we were all going to Lake Tahoe because he was in the home in some area. And we were there first and Scott said, can I get out and exercise? I said, yeah, get out and run around. And he's pounding on the door. And what's he pounding on? I said, what do you want? He's going, somebody, not looking inside the door. There's somebody. We laugh about it now, but they got funny at that time. Yeah, he's going to basketball. He'll be a good player.
Stephen got it. I know that. I've seen his face before.
Come on.
Seen his face.
That's wonderful.
Looks like Miss Piggy with that nose.
Looks like one of your daughters. Frank, not the one I married.
I like that one though. It's genius.
It's too small for genius.
How'd you like the gorilla say that was birthday, right?
His arm around it.
I know. Getting sleuths. And that's
Maybe you want to trade your glass in, see?
No.
I know, I was going to say, you should have waited. I offered him to wait.
I know.
Did you get married?
You're like me.
Did you get married? We don't. Surprise!
Do you want to see Karen?
You want it.
You gotta go back the other way.
I know.
Gotta get away from Jim.
Oh, we're taking pictures of other people taking pictures. Hi.
Here's the toilet, a regular toilet.
He was all set for that one. I know.
No toilet paper in it.
Look, Ralph. Who's backstage waiting?
At that close range, you'll ever get a headache.
I didn't wash them in.
It doesn't work anymore. You know, you say, hey, I got one on here.
Where it rains half the time.
No, not all Americans down there.
We've been in Palm Springs in the summer and Rosie and I out. We don't want to go down. Spring is
You're right here, there's a good seal out here. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, there it goes.
My sister has the movie Beauty and the Beast. Do you want to watch that? Okay. So you want to go get
It looks like we've got a party going here. Bring more chairs.
But everybody likes to walk around too.
That's me. That's a shadow, the light and the shadows.
Oh, I see.
Now you're looking from here, I can see the table, if you're standing at the table, in the living room, and I just bought a cute television. It's all so you're looking at from like this chair here, that away. Then we gotta keep it all clean and just little different pictures. This was Jean's chair. That was her old black hair.
That's good.
But I think that's together. With that included on there, we can.
So I end up, and we're playing, and actually I get wiped out. So he's in the finals. He's playing in the finals.
And you end up with your night of cooking for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think.
So I'm like, hey, bud, I'm
Yeah, all three couples or.
you know how they do.
No one drinks either.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
December for your graduation. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be out on my own. They would relax.
Explain to me.
Interior design.
So we went up the other day, we were playing the show.
Stay off the sandbars. The next thing they do, they're on the sandbars. They're like, well, you've got to do the instructions.
This was not on the beach, but it wasn't as relaxing as
You know, we just beefed up our trees.
I'm sure maybe they left it because I thought that was so cheap. Of course, they brought it to when they brought
This tune, I tell you.
Were you singing first?
No, but I was listening.
Good, okay.
I don't want to add to that.
Last night we went to the Western,
It has
Western.
What's that?
sounds good, but it has heart.
It has heart.
It's one of those trick candles.
No, I don't sing that. You sing that. It's gonna
I don't sing either.
Friends of mine.
be, what's that?
I told them. They said,
Pretty good trick.
It's not enough to hear.
Can't have any privacy. It's all recorded.
I said, what year?
What is it done? Actually, we could have gone faster, so we I don't have to be there for 15 minutes. No biggie, right? Is that Hayward straight across? Or Hayward down there? Straight across. Well, what's that way over there? chocolate.
South Mountain.
These big games.
Look how big they are.
Oh, motorcycle, that's what we need. 85. Let me stick my hat out the window.
don't mind if I eat lunch. I haven't had a chance to eat anything all day.
No, go right ahead. Okay, let's see here. Let me check the articles on,
I know what you're thinking. Now stop it.
just watching her eat a banana. I'm surprised at you. She's a married woman.
Well, I just...
Now, you heard what God said. Get your mind out of the gutter.
You're right. I'm a disgusting, sewer-mouthed shrew.
Yes, you are. They doth not know is that the fair Eve shall soon be mine. Her budding lips will soon part to savor the dew of the... Well, anyway, I'm gonna nail her. Sorry. I guess I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. Better get these up to my editor.
Yeah.
See you later, Herman.
See you.
Everybody, I'd like you to meet my new boyfriend. He's your boyfriend? He is after last night. He took me bowling and then dinner at Papaya King. Penny, he doesn't seem like your typical Mark. Oh, he's shrewd. He took me to these places to make sure I'm not a gold digger. But I smell money. My nose has never let me down before. Well, my nose and my tongue.
Ah, señor. ¿Cómo va su trabajo?
Ah, bueno. Sí, he acabado a firmar los papeles. Gracias.
Bueno.
What was that all about?
What? Oh, you just signed a contract with Waterton.
Congratulations, honey! Come on, Pookie, you can buy me lunch.
¿Cómo?
Oh, isn't that cute? I call him Pookie, he calls me Como.
You know, I've always seen Hetty as a snob and a gold digger, but after seeing her stick her tongue halfway down a janitor's throat, I have a new respect for her.
She's a fine, fine woman, sir.
Herman, bad news. My editor needs the whole first layout by tomorrow morning.
Okay, no problem. I can work late tonight.
I can handle the awful fluorescent lights if you can.
You know what? We have been in here all day. I could use a change of scenery. Why don't we go to my place?
I knew it. You're just trying to maneuver that woman into bed.
I beg your pardon. I'm getting a little tired of these accusations. We need a place to work. And out of the bowels of my heart, I offer our humble abode. And now you cast aspersions on my motives? You people obviously don't trust me anymore. I'm leaving. And don't try and stop me. Oh, no, please. We're sorry. Please. Please.
I'm sorry. I believe you. She's just coming over for dinner and work.
That's right. All we do is work and eat. And if we buffer, who gets hurt? This is my address. How about 7 o'clock?
Great. See you tonight.
Well, I was going to invite you to the Knicks game, but I see you're busy. How come you haven't told me about the chick?
There's nothing to tell, Jay. Her name is Eve. She's married and we're working together.
You're telling me you didn't take her out?
Well, okay. Yeah. We went to church.
Oh, church, yeah. Church is a great place to meet women.
Jay, I didn't go there to meet women. It's a church.
Oh, I made it in a church once.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I made it behind the pews.
Get out of here.
No, really, I did.
No, I mean, get out of here.
The Volvo 850 GLT. Road and track on the 850 GLT. This is Note, your Uncle Olaf's Volvo.
We're on 4.
I was going to do sports. I think Duke won by 6 points over UCLA. Something like that.
San Francisco, even less likely in the South Bay. Clearing Thursday, fair and significantly warmer on Wednesday. I was optimistic or conservative in saying a high of 68 in the warmest spots, but it might make 70.
Oh, really? Good. A lot of little sun balls.
I mean, that's
Thank you, Steve. It
probably doesn't surprise you that some video games are violent. After all, the point in a lot of them is to kill, eat, or stop something. But it may be getting out of hand. There are experts genuinely convinced the games can teach aggression. Wendy Takuda has our story.
They come here almost every day, some of these kids, zapping, fighting, and shooting away from quarter after quarter.
The point is just to beat everybody up and win.
He's talking about the hottest game in the arcade, Street Fighter.
Yeah, pretty violent. Like, but not as violent as that Mortal Kombat game. That game's like you can tear off their head.
And in the eyes of some experts, tearing off their heads is not the best way for kids to spend their time.
There is a good deal of experience that suggests that more children are involved in violence on the street, that their own behavior may become more aggressive and more violent. It's a way of our society saying it's okay to shoot and destroy.
It's a new question, so there's not much research on it, no statistical evidence. In fact, the kids say just the opposite is happening.
Based on the fun, would you rather play video games that are violent or go out and beat each other up? It's better than getting involved with drugs or something, you know? Something to do with your time.
Well, you see a lot of violence in all aspects of life, whether it's in a movie, a television show, the news. You give children a chance to see violence on the screen in the home, yes, but we don't see that as something that's negative. We see them being able to maybe act out their aggression.
Instead of discussing and negotiating something, you don't like what the other guy does, you kill him. And what we hope children will learn is that there are differences that can be negotiated either way.
How did the program come out the other night?
What program?
The other day, Saturdays?
Okay.
No, I saw, you know, it was really, I saw the Zachary and Aaron, Ryan. Zachary's real short. T-shirt. We have a picture day at our school? Is this your school? Yes, Brett. College Brett? Yeah. Oh, now they give us student ID cards.
Who's that have bagels sitting here?
Mine. It's the same as I have. They're gonna look just like mine. See mine upstairs?
Here, Mom, I'll get him later. I gotta go to school.
it wasn't until then I realized there exists a strange and unknown place like this in all of us. For me, it was becoming captain. But I've looked into that darkness now and seen more than I ever thought possible. And the journey is just beginning.
Kick on 2, the news.
So, you're going on a trip. Please remember your parking space number. Oh, and your flight number, your gate number, your seat number, your confirmation number, your credit card number, your room number, the number in your party, and finally, your calling card number. Or just forget that last one and get a phone card from Sprint. Then all you've got to know is your home phone number and 4 digits. It's easy. And hey, if you can't remember your home phone number, you shouldn't leave home.
Calling card numbers, your home number, 4 digits.
5 are dead tonight after a gun battle between federal agents and members of a religious cult. What's more, the standoff is not over yet. 10 o'clock news is next.
Yeah, I know the odds are 5 to 1. I'll give you all the 5s. You just get the 1s, okay? Now, what's the bet? Tell it. What? Oh, no, just call it a hunch.
I know we got off on the wrong foot before, but I promise, from now on, I'll take you more seriously.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, son. Hey, look at that babe over there. Where? How you doing? I love doing that.
There's only one compact pickup that's totally new for 1993, Ford Ranger. And now you can lease a well-equipped Ranger for just $199 a month for 24 months with no money down. There's no surprises. That's $199 a month for 24 months. Don't be fooled by the competition and their long-term leases. Lease a Ranger with all these options for $199 a month. No money down, 24 months at $199 a month. See your Ford dealer and lease the all-new Ranger. 5 out of the top 10 sellers are Fords.
You'll love the spectacular savings at Circuit City's end-of-month sale. Save on speakers. Save $100 on this Bose 3-piece loudspeaker system, now $649. Save on appliances like this Frigidaire 18-cubic-foot refrigerator, now $399. And save on Magnavox Video, like your choice of this 25-inch TV or this 4-head hi-fi VCR, now $299 each. Don't miss Circuit City's end-of-month sale.
He comes from a world of savage wonder, where nature is unforgiving, loyalty is undying. I will take Iggy with me. She is mine. And the struggle to survive is unending.
Should not have the white man here to tell us what to do.
In the tradition of Dances with Wolves and The Last of the Mohicans, comes the adventure classic, Shadow of the Wolf, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday at theater near you.
Before the next commercial, we thought you might like a nice cold glass of milk. Not this one, or one of your own. Today we're going to visit the secret fishing hole.
Where would you be without milk? Milk has magnesium for balance. It's remarkably slim on calories. And milk has protein to boost your energy.
This is the secret fishing hole.
Ask anybody. Milk, it does a body good. How did the $43 million man react to his new contract?
Probably, oh my God, I can't believe this.
A conversation with Barry Bonds starts Tuesday on the original 10 o'clock news.
A ferocious gun battle between federal agents and members of a religious cult has given way to a tense standoff that continues at this hour. In Washington, D.C., some ominous sights as a security alert is issued with a New York bombing suspect still at large. San Francisco Police Commission met behind closed doors today. Its unpleasant duty deciding the fate of the chief. And on segment 2 tonight, some candid comments from Hollywood stars. Those stories all the news this Sunday night, February 28th, 1993.
Oh, man.
This is the Emmy Award-winning
Don't watch this, leave it on recording this.
primetime news
Put it down.
in the country.
Empire does the same thing, man.
A shootout at the heavily fortified compound of a religious cult in Texas today
That's
took
it.
the lives of 4 federal agents.
Let's
It's
go.
the deadliest incident in the history of the Federal Bureau
I just want
of
to see the wishing
Alcohol,
part.
Tobacco, and Firearms. An estimated 150 ATF agents tried to serve a search warrant and an arrest warrant at the cult compound outside Waco, Texas this morning.
They were looking for explosives and firearms, and what they got was a full-scale gun battle lasting 30 minutes. Besides the 4 agents, at least 1 cult member was killed. More than a dozen others, mostly law enforcement agents, were wounded. A federal agent at the scene says the cult is armed with AK-47s, 9mm pistols, and a 50-caliber machine gun capable of downing a helicopter. At one point, a federal agent appeared to be hit with a bullet that came straight through a wall. The cult calls itself the Branch Davidians. Its leader is a 33-year-old fanatic who says he believes he is Jesus Christ. It's believed at least 75 people, including a large number of children, are holed up in that compound. 4 children were released from the compound within the last hour. About 5 hours ago, there was a second brief exchange of gunfire that ended with 1 cult member killed and a second wounded. Agents are currently negotiating with cult members, hoping to defuse the crisis and get those out of the compound who want to leave. Earlier today, 33-year-old cult leader David Koresh talked with CNN by phone and said that he has told federal authorities he is willing to send the children inside out.
I gave them a message for the radio, KRLD, you know, so that the public can listen to where I'm coming from. And I explained that every time they played it, I would send 2 of the children out. There's a lot of children here. I've had a lot of babies these past few years. It's true I do have a lot of children, and it's true I do have a lot of wives.
Is it true, David, that one of the children, a 2-year-old, is dead?
Yeah, that's true.
Is this your child, David?
I'm banging it around.
Okay.
Koresh claims that ATF agents fired first. When he answered the door this morning, he says he too was wounded.
They started firing at me. And so what happened was is that I fell back in the door when the bullets started coming through the door. And so then what happened was some of the young men and stuff started firing on them. And I was already hollering. I was saying, you know, hey, go away. You know, I was hollering, go away. There's women and children here. Let's talk. Oh, wait a minute.
A lot of pain?
A little bit.
What happened?
Starting to wake up when I first got hit. It hurt.
Koresh also goes by the name Vernon Howell.
What he
reportedly
took
has been living in the
hostages?
compound in Waco for the past
What did he
2
do?
years. Federal authorities say that
shoot
they
out
are
the
still
feds.
trying to
Why?
negotiate a peaceful end to this situation. The standoff at the compound is
He
now
thinks he's
in its
God?
14th hour. Now to New York, where the FBI today confirmed what nearly everyone had feared. It was a bomb that caused the explosion beneath the World Trade Center on Friday. 5 people died and hundreds were injured in that bombing. The experts still have not been able to conduct a thorough investigation. The area where the bomb went off is said to be unstable and dangerous. Workers must first shore up the walls and the ceilings in the underground area. The FBI and other law enforcement officials have made a preliminary investigation. CBS News reported that its sources said the bomb was probably made of common dynamite. And the theory goes the dynamite was probably placed in a van or a small pot. But who put the bomb there and why is a mystery. The FBI says that there are many theories, some more likely than others.
I think a blast of this size indicates that it was probably unlikely that it was a lone individual. We are not jumping to the conclusion that it is a terrorist incident perpetrated by any particular group, but that is a possibility, and our investigation will look at that possibility very closely.
The FBI also said today that it is transcribing more than 40 calls from people claiming responsibility for the bombing. And one positive note, a Port Authority worker who was reported missing has been found and he is safe. Apparently the man did not know that anyone was even looking for him. More than 100,000 people work or visit the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center on any given weekday, but not
So
this
Pendleton,
coming week.
no.
While the towers themselves apparently
Yes.
did not suffer
And?
structural damage, all essential services were lost. Today, hundreds of businesses scrambled to find other offices. Dave Monsees reports.
Tenants and their employees came in small teams, carting the company treasures away from the level. With both World Trade Towers closed for at least a week, the spreadsheets and terminals and vital papers for close to 1,000 companies had to be taken to temporary offices elsewhere. Much of it is confidential. Disclosure could compromise a company. You can't talk about what you got to move away? No. The two towers house everything from brokerage houses to banks to Governor Cuomo's New York office. The accounting and consulting firm of Deloitte Touche is moving 1,300 employees to its Midtown office, and today workers were busy telling other employees what to do and where to go.
On Monday, come to 1633.
We probably spent upwards of $2 million just in the last 48 hours, just in terms of setting up new communication systems, renting telephones.
The trade in the World Trade Center is almost exclusively electronic, so New York Telephone has scrambled to provide alternate service to new off-site offices.
Our network is basically set up to do this very thing. That is, we can reconfigure by making changes in our computers, in our computer software, so that calls can be automatically forwarded to another location.
The commodities and mercantile exchanges won't have to move. Though they're in the World Trade Center, they're not in the towers.
We're hearing that there may be water, there may not. I've been told that we probably won't have any heat, which isn't a problem for us on the trading floor. We'll generate heat from just the number of people after a little while.
The chairman of the exchange shudders to think of what the world reaction would have been if trading stopped in such things as gold, oil, gas, those vital elements of world economy. Now his concern, too, is heading toward what to do if something like this were to happen again, and thinking about something called a shadow backup trading facility, somewhere away from the World Trade Center. I'm Dave Monsees, Fox News.
Since whoever planted the bomb in New York City is still at large, no one is about to take any chances in Washington, D.C. It would be an understatement to say security is nearly tight in the Capitol. Jan Smith reports.
Security guards remain on extra alert at the White House, at the State Department, at the Pentagon, on Capitol Hill, and at Washington's monuments in reaction to the explosion at New York's World Trade Center. But President Clinton is not changing his schedule in response. In a business-as-usual mode, he went to church, but is keeping an eye on the investigation. Clinton pledged over the weekend the full measure of federal law enforcement resources to find out who is responsible. Administration officials say it's too early to tell if the bombing was a terrorist act.
I would caution against leaping to any conclusions on this, but I would also emphasize the determination of all of the national security agencies to get to the bottom of it.
Because peace talks are to resume at the United Nations headquarters this week among the Croats, Serbs, and Muslims, FBI Director William Sessions was asked about a possible link.
If it was a terrorist incident, then there was some terrorist purpose. But there are so many other possibilities in the criminal area. It could be a disgruntled employee. It could be organized crime. It could be a lot of things. And you just can't speculate.
Along with FBI agents on the scene are about 20 investigators from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. ADS Director Stephen Higgins is concerned about the large amount of stolen explosives in this country.
You know, when you think about it, if someone wants to do this and has many explosives as there are in this country, it's going to be very, very hard for them.
Federal officials say they do not want to overreact to the New York explosion, but they say this may be a wake-up call to take increased security precautions nationwide, and that the public may have to be patient about increased security checks. At the White House, Jan Smith, Fox News. Police in San Francisco are investigating a drive-by shooting tonight in the city's Mission District that left a 72-year-old woman wounded. Officers say that shots from an automatic weapon ripped through 2 cars and a laundromat in the 2200 block of Mission Street. Bullets hit the elderly woman in the leg as she stood in the doorway of her apartment building. Paramedics took the woman to Mission Emergency. The nurses tonight say that she is in satisfactory condition. So far, police have not released the woman's identity. The shooting took place in the same area where a woman was killed by a drive-by shooter on Friday. San Francisco's police commission met behind closed doors this afternoon to review allegations of sexual harassment against police chief Tony Rivera. Their findings may well determine the chief's future as well as that of a woman officer and a city supervisor. Diane Dwyer is at the Hall of Justice tonight, and she has a live report for us. Diane?
Leslie, the police...
You would get yourself some decent grades.
...hours to
I don't think you're gonna be able to go to summer school.
They reviewed the transcripts of 18 witnesses in the case. Police Commissioner President Perry Lowe had said that they would probably come up with a recommendation to give Mayor Frank Jordan today. But when Lowe left this evening, he would
Because
not
basketball.
what that recommendation might be.
We did go over a great deal of evidence and a great deal of material. We discussed it, and
Because they got a Las Vegas,
discussed with the mayor very soon.
a Lake Tahoe trip and a Palm Springs trip.
Jordan within the next 2 days. When the mayor arrived home yesterday from a 2-week business
Tahoe, that's
vacation,
doing the
he said he was anxious to get the third-rate soap opera, as he called it, resolved quickly.
They're going to summer school, they're going to do these
Police
trips.
spokeswoman Joanne Welsh and City Supervisor Bill Maher. Today, Police Commissioner Lowe called the whole ordeal unprecedented.
You work your ass off, get a decent grade, so you pass them.
Done work in harassment cases, written decisions.
So is Mockingbird yet?
Nothing that deals with something quite like this. And of course, the matter involving Maher is just totally unprecedented.
Officer Joanne Welsh accused Police Chief Rivera of sexually harassing her while the two of them worked together at Mission Station in 1989. Rivera has denied the allegations and has blamed her for defamation of character. But that isn't all. Welsh was dating Supervisor Bill Maher, and he became involved, allegedly trying to intercede in police business on Welsh's behalf. Mayor Jordan must now decide what, if anything, to do about Maher's meddling. As far as Chief Rivera is concerned, Jordan says he screened him thoroughly before selecting him, and he stands by him now.
I support him, and I have supported him, and I see no reason not to support him unless some type of information comes up to the contrary in the near future.
Now, there is even more to the story. Welsh took a lie detector test a few days ago and failed it not once, but twice. And to add another twist, Welsh and Maher are apparently splitting up. They've been dating since last summer, but after these allegations, they've apparently decided to go their separate ways. So, Leslie, the soap opera
certainly does. Thank you, Diane. Fairfield police are asking for the public's help tonight in their investigation of this weekend's brutal stabbing deaths of an 8-year-old boy and his grandmother. As Rob Rolfe reports, the incident has sent shockwaves through the victim's neighborhood.
It was quiet here at the Dover Villa apartment complex in Fairfield today. Residents say they are still shocked, still stunned over what happened here. The porch light was still on at this apartment. It was where police say late Friday night or early Saturday morning, 8-year-old Luther Ellis, who kids called Pappy, and his 59-year-old grandmother, Eileen Harris, died of multiple stab wounds.
My kids were scared. They didn't sleep last night. We all slept together here on the house. Just too close to comfort, you know what I'm saying? And to know that there was their bodies right on the next side of my bedroom doors. It's really frightening, and I'm really scared.
Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves what they got. Least of all, not a child. And it scares me because I've got a 7-year-old now, and he and Pappy had been friends, and they played as well as a lot of the other kids around here, and it's just ridiculous.
Police say they believe they know who is responsible, and today we're preparing search warrants. Investigators would say little about the suspect, only that he was an acquaintance of the victims, and he has now fled.
Because we are not